I am selfish. You heard me correctly. I am selfish. Let me ask you, have you done something so foolish that you can only laugh? One morning, a few years ago, I came downstairs and there was a squirrel in my kitchen. Okay, there were two. And they were feasting on an all-you-can-eat buffet birdseed. They were there because I left my screen open all night, inviting them right in. Talk about foolishness. Out they scurried. My daughter is yelling puppies. I turn around and they are both stuck to the screen like this. Have you had an uninvited animal into your home? That's my other talk. Listen, what is the one thing we all are? Can you guess? Selfish. We all are. Don't you agree? Aren't you? Are you thinking of the times you have been? Well, surprise. It's not the selfish you've been accused of. It's the selfish that's self-honoring, self-caring, boundaried, and self-advocating. Let me ask you, do you think women are taught putting ourselves first is wrong? That having boundaries makes us mean or bitchy? What if I told you that your selfishness, your ability to honor yourself and advocate for your worth is the exact thing that's missing from your wealth creation? I was spinning my wheels like a hamster that can't stop spinning and spinning and spinning. Does that sound familiar to you? The spinning and spinning and spinning. And then one day I had an intuitive nudge. Have you ever had one? They start here. We need to be a match for what we seek. If you want wealth, you have to be open to receiving. How does that feel right now? Does it sound hard? Because this feeling is a clue for you. May I share a story with you? One day, my then 8-year-old was sitting between my partner and I, and she said, "Mama, who do you love the most?" And I was like, "Ooh, and my partner said, "Well, of course it's you, honey." And I was like, phew. Said, "Yes, of course it's you, baby." And she looked up at me and said, "Mama, you should love yourself first." Let me ask you a question. Do you love yourself first? Does this feel safe or scary? Now, think about your relationships, because the reality is it starts at home first, within, not your address, the inner home. And you may not have heard this before, but your nervous system is the gateway to your ability to receive. Have you heard this? Do you feel unsafe in your body like ever? The kind that makes your skin crawl or your blood pressure rise? Because this is trauma surfacing. And when it does, we cannot receive. When you're in this state and you're offered a compliment, say like your husband says, "You look pretty," your response is probably something like, sound familiar? Let me ask you something. When was the last time you received a compliment without giving it back or making an excuse? So often when I compliment another woman, she tries to talk me out of it. "Oh, this old thing?" Or she tells me how cheap it was. Have you done this? This is not another manifestation gimmick. Real wealth is the energy within. And we need that self-love to be in strong relationships that nurture us. We need to know what we're here to give from our authentic hearts. And we need to use our voice, not to soften it, to silence it, or swallow that nudge of truth within. Do you want this? To create that wealth inside and out? To have those real relationships based on love and not fear? Everything I'm talking about, I know is real because I've worked through it all. Healing my nervous system brought in more money, more clients. Loving myself brought in more opportunities. Knowing what I'm here to do and doing it without hesitation, well, it brought me here today. Healing, self-love, knowing, and using your authentic voice is where wealth returns. And it's part of my 4-pillar wealth mirror that I teach. What is your reflection? Is it abundance in love, money, and relationships? Or is it overgiving, silencing your voice, and feeling disconnected? So I've been there. Do you want that? Does being safe in your body, having nurturing relationships inside and out while using your voice and authenticity sound like something you would benefit from? Because you can be as wealthy as you choose, as successful as you want, if and only when you are a match within. Does this sound like something your soul is craving? If this resonates with you and you want to experience this work for yourself, I'm offering a free 5-day wealth mirror breakthrough experience where you'll discover your specific pattern and learn more practices to transform it. I also have an 8-week program. I also have single one-on-one sessions because wealth cannot be bought or earned. It is energy, and the energy starts within. It's the mirror to your soul. Are you ready to remember?